Today we'll do another flight on my Skynetic Sbach 342, so this one comes from Motion RC. It's a flat foamy, rather uncomplicated. It takes a lot of hours to put this one together, but when you just assemble this RC plane, I think you will have lots of fun because it is an able, lightweight 3D RC plane. So let's go outside and get this one up in the air again. Start off with some prop hanging. And I'm not really a good 3D pilot or aerobatic pilot, so one of the reasons why I purchased this was just to practice these things. So I do count on just crashing this one, and just forgive me if I'm not making like pretty flights. I'm just exploring this one. I thought it would be interesting to share. I mean, I find it quite easy to fly most of my low wing, high wing or biplanes I have. So I really need a challenge just to do something out of my comfort zone, and to having a plane like this, which is, you know, meant to do aerobatics and 3D style flying, and rather small also, and pretty lightweight. It's a good way just to improve your skills. I don't think this is like the greatest plane in this category you can purchase, but it was rather inexpensive, so I just took a chance on it, and it's really fun just to do flights on this plane. Oops. Okay. I mean, sometimes I just lose orientation and just lose some lift also. I'm just trying to have a kind of close to the camera and also a somewhat safe altitude. I also really do want to get down lower and do aerobatics. So I'm just trying things out, like knife edge, because I think this one does really well. If I would have been better, it would have been looking even better also. So I have more or less like the default setting on everything, except I've increased rudder throw, no elevator throw on this plane to the most inner hole on the control horn, then just to have a little bit more elevator authority. As with all symmetrical wing RC planes, it doesn't really matter if you fly them upside down or not. The handle is just as great. I can fly this one for at least like 5 or 6 minutes on a 1300. I haven't really experienced any difference then from going from the 1300 like 30C battery to the 850 milliamp battery 75C I have for this plane. So, and I also have an avian light speed controller, which I took from a broken E-flite RC plane. So I even have telemetry then on this RC plane. It's also kind of good foam on this RC plane. It's really not flimsy, solid, kind of thick also. I mean, I've surely just broken a few propellers and just added a little bit of glue here and there, but so far no like structural damage to it. And although I have only 30 seconds on the timer, I can keep on flying for a a bit longer. I mean, I'm not pushing this one 100%. I'm just doing it when I really need the power. Otherwise, I might stay at like 50-60%. My aim is to at least find one additional like flat foamy aerobatic RCR plane. I had my eyes on some multiplex plane, so maybe it would be a multiplex, I don't know. Oops. I mean, sometimes you just misjudge this plane. You have like landing gears on this Sbach, then I don't think that they are too good. I mean, they won't really break, but they have come loose just then from this kind of plywood mount. So I should just remove them and do wheel-less flights in the future. As you can see, I mean, it just handles most things with ease. It's not a powerhouse, so you really don't have like, I mean, if I just would miss one thing, it would be more power than when I want to do things. So especially when you fly in wind, which some oddly rare thing, I almost always just end up flying this one in lots of wind. But I mean, it just handles great. And I think it's a worry-free flight because it is a dense foam. It is just proven to be really durable. And the only modification I've done, apart from the stock modification or a stock configuration, is I had an avian light speed controller just lying in my toolbox. I just replaced the speed controller, and I also removed the landing gears because I think this one handles much better without landing gears. So just another look then at this one, and I will just compact to this one because it is one of my practice planes, and hopefully I will just improve my skills over time.